right, we're live. Can you hear me? Hello. Welcome to the Fairy Frequency Channel, folks. If you're just getting here and this is the first time you've ever watched one of our Dreamcasts, you can find more of our Dreamcasts in our collaborative playlist called Dreams and Visions. We're forming a dreamers community, folks, and we're so glad that you're all here. We appreciate all of your unique energy. So thank you for coming today. Wait for Tam to come back out. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Jan. How are you? Awesome. Okay, I'm going to go see if I can borrow Father's phone so that I can watch chat from there. So I will be right back. Okay. There's windows open. Stop playing with the door, kid. Why is it looking at Care Bear? What the heck? There we go. No! Get
I'm
out
back.
of there! Oh my goodness.
Okay, I got Father's phone so that I can watch the chat. Hit that like button,
Rainy,
everybody.
come here now! Sit!
All right. Turn that down. Okay. All right. Tam, did you want to start first or?
Sure, I only got one thing written down, but I do have the tablet so I can try to research the other thing that I was going to
That's
write
fine.
down.
That's what I'm doing it off of too. I didn't have time to write anything, but I got pages.
I'm going to bring up the chat here, but it's refusing. Stop! Rainy, sit there! What in the world? Here we go. There's a little bug on me. Get off, bug. There we go. Okay. Let's turn that down. Hold on. I can hear myself yelling at the kids. Stop! Sit!
Hi, Jesse. Welcome, dear. And welcome, Jan.
Hi, Jan. Alright, so I'm going to read your nightmares that I looked up, and there's a lot more, but this is what I got. Okay, so it says, for centuries, the medicinal and curative powers of herbs
herbs have been, and their use for sleep and relaxation is widespread. You may have had a chamomile tea to help relax before bed, or use lavender in the bath to help you unwind. But there is much more to the use of herbs for dreams and sleep than you may have realized. Herbs can actually influence the quality and content of your dreams. There are many ways to use herbs for dreams and sleep aids. As a tea to drink, inhaled as an essential oil in the bath or infuser, or dried in a dream pillow placed nearby when you sleep. You can use a wide variety of herbs to help you relax and get to sleep, and many of these herbs will also help create more pleasant dreams, as you will feel less tension and anxiety. Herbs for this purpose include chamomile and lavender, but also valerian. Rainy, get out from under the blanket. But also valerian, passion flower, hops, and lemon balm. If bad dreams or nightmares are a problem, herbs that may help keep them away include angelica, anise, hyssop, rosemary, thyme, and burdock.
That's so cool. So what you're
Spearmint.
saying, you make a dream pillow with those herbs,
Yeah, but it differs for different people because like
depending on
so it
what
talks
works for
about
you the best.
yeah, it talks about mugwort, and if you are good at remembering your dreams, then mugwort might be too much for you. But if you don't
Okay.
recall dreams at all, then you would need mugwort. So it just all depends on what kind of dreamer you are, I guess, to make your pill. But yeah, we should make a video on or try to make some. I think it sounds
Wow.
okay. So then it says spearmint and peppermint can help make dreams more vivid. Ginkgo biloba. How do you say that? Ginkgo bilba
Biloba.
biloba.
Or maybe it's Bilboa.
Okay, I've
I don't
always said
remember.
biloba, but it's biloba. Anyways, can improve brain function and also sharpen the dreaming mind. Mimosa may make dreams more colorful. And then it says you may have had a chamomile tea to help relax before bed, or use lavender in the bath to help you unwind. But I think I wrote that twice. I don't know why. Anyways, okay, Rainy. Fine. Mugwort is a powerful herb believed to help lucid dreams and to make dreams more vivid. If you struggle with remembering your dreams, mugwort can be helpful with dream recall. If you already have vivid dreams that you recall easily, be careful with mugwort, as you may find it overstimulating and have lots of active dreams that leave you feeling exhausted when you wake. It is a great ingredient to add to dream pillows to enhance the effect of other herbs. Other herbs that may be helpful for inducing lucid dreams include valerian, sarsaparilla, lemongrass, and the Aztec dream herb Calea zacatechi. Many herbs can have more direct influence on what you actually dream about. A rose and rose petals are good for adding a sense of love and gentle romantic quality to dreams. And that's for women, and jasmine also is a good romance one. And cinnamon may have a similar effect for men. And then it says lemon and cloves can add a sense of. I messed that up. But you use those sparingly for romance dreams. And then it says sage may enhance healing dreams. Fir needles and pine can help your dream have a sense of the outdoors. Catnip and clover may assist in dreaming of your animal spirit guide. Some herbs also have been used traditionally to help induce prophetic dreams. If you would like to try and induce a dream of this nature, vervain, clary, sage, heliotrope, and bay may prove useful, but be cautious as dreams are complex and subtle. So knowing whether you really did dream about a future event can be extremely difficult to judge. And that's all I got on the herbs
My
for
side went
nightmares.
green. I'm trying to see if it's coming back. It went like all these weird little green
I
check
seen it.
marks.
It was all
Yeah.
green,
Yeah,
like it's
I
doing
dropped
it.
back to 4G to
What
see
is
if that
that?
will help. Is it changing back now?
I even see pink in it. That's really weird.
Oh, it's still flipping to that. Why? All right. Well, let's see.
It's
Maybe
all matrixy. What's
okay, I'm
going
gonna tell
on?
you what. I'm gonna back out and then come back in. Stay on, Tam.
Okay, I'll
All
be
right.
here.
Just stay
Hi,
there.
Father Frequency. Hi, Miss Nibiru. Hi, DD Paranormal. That was really green and weird. If any the social media would be greatly appreciated. My kids are kind of being butts. They get really crazy at this time. Before dinner, they get like super psycho. Okay, let's play carefully. No, I'm using it. Here, can you sit here though? And sit here for a minute.
All right, I'm back, I think. Can you hear me?
Welcome back. I don't.
See me?
Yeah, I don't see the green problem now.
Okay. All
I
right, I
see your
think I got
son.
it fixed. Well, hello, Mrs. Nibiru, Freedom Fighter. How are you? Good to see you here, Deity. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for coming. All right. I have Father's phone, guys, so I'm gonna put hi. And if you haven't made connections with the amazing Father Frequency, go ahead and make those connections now. Tam, can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay, awesome. All right, now let me bring back up the my bookmarks. Okay. Yeah, you look awesome. Bookmarks. All right. Yeah, that was crazy. It went all kinds of green. Had a green
It was
screen.
weird. Like all made looking. Like trying to write weird things.
Right, right. Okay, so what I have
Thought you
here
have a
is
weird dream.
I have 15 disturbing nightmares that became reality. So let me read this to you. Dreams are super mysterious and they're unknown to us. We just go to sleep at night and we wake up remembering some random stories that happened in our heads, but actually never took place. We call them dreams and we pretend that it has nothing to do with real life. Oh boy, how surprised you would be to know the number of people who claim to know the terrible future before it even happened. The worst thing is that they could to do nothing about it. I totally understand that this sounds very controversial and hard to explain using science or logic, but creepy things happen. Can we be so ignorant to call it a coincidence and just leave it the way it is? Or should we call these people delusional and dissociate from them? We all know that dreams have deeper meaning, which we cannot explain with our limited brains. There are plenty of unfortunate people in the world who witnessed these so called premonition dreams but couldn't do anything to change the future. The funny thing is, we will never be able to check if these people actually have some psychic powers or they just made it all up to get some extra attention. The stories are definitely creepy. So here we go. All right. A 16-year-old girl once had a vivid nightmare about a man who was abusing little children. She didn't recognize the man, was he was or where he lived, but she could remember his appearance in the dream. That man was long, slender, and in his late 30s. Anyway, one day the girl was minding her own business when suddenly she saw that man from her dreams. It turned out that he just moved into her neighborhood. Needless to say, the girl freaked out big time. I mean, who wouldn't? She just decided to stay away from the man and hoped that he would stay away as well. In a couple of weeks, she saw the same man on the news. His name was Harry Robs, and he was involved in a huge sex ring. This story happened in New Mexico in 2003. All facts about Harry Robs matched her dream. We just have to decide if the girl was saying the truth. No matter what, it is freaking scary. And then the next one that I wanted to read to you was an autistic child who knew about his death. One teacher still One teacher told a story about his friendship with an autistic boy. They had a powerful connection, and whenever the teacher had to leave, the kid would say goodbye, see you tomorrow. The teacher would reply, bye, see you in the morning. This little routine lasted for 2 years until one day when the teacher was leaving, the boy said only goodbye. Naturally, the teacher replied, bye, see you in the morning, and did not think too much about the inconsistency up until the next day. When he arrived at work the next day, the autistic boy was not there anymore. The poor kid had died. Only then did the teacher realize that the boy knew about his death all along. He must have had a dream of some kind or premonition of the day before he died. There's a lot of proof that autistic kids can feel more than regular people. Of course, there is the Martin Luther King dream, too. We all know that Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream that one day the American people would rise up and defy segregation and institutionalized racism. Apparently, Martin Luther King had a lot of dreams and premonitions about his death. On the day of his death, Martin even stated to his colleague that he is probably not coming back from his trip, and he did not. Yes, this powerful and influential man knew about his fate and still kept on going. It is hard to tell if Martin Luther King Jr. believed in nightmares or he just knew that it was impossible to change his fate. But one thing is for sure, the world lost a true hero that day. It is a good reminder that it is better to be safe than sorry and trust that gut feeling. And let me skip down here because there's another one I wanted to read to you. This one is dreams about World War One. So Carl Jung was a very respected psychoanalytic who spent a lot of time trying to figure out other people's dreams. He has a lot of work published in the field, but one involving himself is particularly interesting. A few months before World War I, Carl started having freaky dreams. He saw how the sea's water turned into blood and yellow waves washed thousands of bodies to the shore. On top of that, the water stretched all the way from the Alps to the North Sea, exactly where World War I had taken place. Carl Jung had those nightmares for quite a while. Actually, he dreamed the last one in June 1914, and World War I started in July of 1914. Carl Jung never experienced anything similar again because there was already enough violence in the real world. A lot of people believe nowadays that Carl Jung knew that a huge tragedy was coming. Here's another one, the plane crash of Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner was huge back in the 1980s. Ronnie Van Zant, the founder of Leonard Skinner, had earned the name as one of the top rock performers in the industry, and things were going great. However, on October 20th, 1977, everything changed. The group had a regular flight to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where they planned to have a concert. The plane took off on time, but it never reached the destination due to the faulty engine. The pilots had to crash into a nearby forest. Sadly, Van Zant, Steve Gaines, a couple of backup singers, and both pilots died right away. Other members of Leonard Skinner decided to disband the group. The scariest part of the story is the fact that JoJo Billingsley, the backup singer, had a dream about the accident the night before the flight. She told everyone about it, but no one took it seriously. Well, after those stories and the Final Destination movies, I would believe in that premonition dream. And then, let me see, I think there was one more I wanted to read to you off of this list. Skip down. Okay, this one was a kid having a dream about his past life. How would you react if your kid suddenly started talking about his past life? I personally would think the kid is going crazy and needs some help. However, Cameron was a perfectly healthy 5-year-old child when he started remembering his past life in Barra, a remote island 220 miles away from his home in Glasgow. Apparently, there was no chance that he would have seen or heard about that island on a TV or from his friends or family. That made his mom a little worried, so she got in touch with a professor who was dealing with similar kids. In the meantime, Cameron had more dreams about his past life. He started recalling little details such as his dog's breed or the color of his house from his life in Barra. So the family decided to visit Barra and check if Cameron was right. It turned out that most of the things that Cameron had a premonition about were true. You can even see his reaction in a documentary called The Boy Who Lived Before. It's very spooky. And then one more, American Airlines Flight 191. 273 people died on May 25th, 1979, when a McDonnell Douglas DC 1010 plane terribly crashed minutes after its takeoff. This crash is one of the most terrible accidents in the American Airlines history. However, there is more to it. David Booth was a man who had the same nightmare for 10 days in a row. He witnessed how a plane flipped over on a runway and burst into flames. Naturally, David Booth got terrified and felt that something is wrong. He contacted Federal Aviation Administration with his concerns. Officials listened to David and even concluded that he is talking about Boeing 727 plane. However, they did not do enough to avoid the accident. Of course, we cannot blame them. Let's be honest, none of us would take this kind of evidence seriously, especially when so much money is at stake. Sadly, this time David was right and his nightmare stopped right after the accident. We might know the fate, but we probably cannot do a thing to change it, or can we? So, that's what I have for some nightmares that came true.
Okay, I found that crystals page that I was reading, and it's called at Perry's.com Healing Crystals. What, Rainy? In a minute. Oh, my kid is being bad. I said in a few minutes, go sit at the table. Fine, get it yourself. Okay, and it says, and this blog or whatever is clueless about nightmares. Touch one of these 11 therapy crystals. And she says, did you know up to 50% kids of age 3 to 10 suffer from sleep disorders strictly due to nightmares? And when this. Okay. Go to your room and clean it. Go. And when that happens in my house, we all lose sleep. Adults are supposed to get not more than 2 nightmares per year. Thanks to stress, I'm freaking out almost always throughout the day when I don't have crystals. What you can do is find ways to stop your nightmares by finding the reason for it. According to crystal lores, nightmares are evil energy from all the deeds we did during the daylight of the same day. A bit creepy, but a whole lot true. And I think she has a book or a vlog called Sleep Crystals that looks really good. I haven't read that yet, but let's see. She says 9 crystals for preventing nightmares. Why do nightmares happen? Are there magical stones that can be used to rid of nightmares? Can I use a black obsidian candle to get rid of nightmares? While answers to all the questions are complicated, the last one's a simple yes. To me, nightmares are not bad omens, but the consequence of the consequences of our actions. If you're troubled by nightmares, don't punish yourself by doing nothing. Instead, use crystals to find the answers to why the nightmares are happening and how to stop it. And number one is black obsidian crystals to stop nightmares. It says, do you know why nightmares happen? There can be an endless reasons universally. But when you think on your own, it could be narrowed down to a handful. That's where black obsidian comes into the picture. It can protect you against all the evil eyes, curses, or negativity on you. According to Pliny the Elder, obsidian wearing man could curse another man or would instantly die. The immense power of obsidian kept away evil spirits from that man, too. When you use black obsidian in your bedroom for longer than 28 days, you will possess enhanced third eye chakra, too. The chakra power is third eye and root chakras. Best zodiac for black obsidian gemstones for nightmares. Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius will get the most powers from black obsidian. And this is how she stopped nightmares with black obsidian crystals. What I did was use the black obsidian to draw invisible circles around my bed before keeping it sealed inside my daughter's pillow. It stopped her bedwetting and nightmares in a wink. And then the number two is black black quartz crystals for good dreams. Depending on the type of black quartz you pick, its effects will change too. What is that word? Oh, ideally, tablet is really cracked that I'm reading on. Okay, ideally, black quartz crystal gives you dreams with angels and paradise in it. That's because your dreams are real when you sleep with angel aura quartz. The crystal is made with throat and root chakras that help you vent out your emotionally suppressive thoughts during walking hours rather than letting the subconscious hurricane it during sleep. With the power of the moon goddess, Alit, Arabian, black quartz will shine a light on your destiny too. As it radiates colors of the rainbow, black quartz can align multiple chakras and detox you mentally. Chakra power, throat chakra, and root chakras. Best zodiac for black quartz gemstones for nightmares. Libra born people will feel the levitating feeling that gives power when they touch angel aura quartz. How I stopped nightmare with black quartz crystals. When I first used it, my face started to twitch and facial muscles suddenly felt lighter. It was weird until I saw the angel Chamuel, and then I ran to out everything I really wanted. Number three is emerald crystal for children's nightmares.
Oh, that is a really cool one.
Yeah. Revered as a dreamstone, emerald is really the stuff of good dreams. It chases away demons and supernaturally evil spirits from your dream. It is best for little girls and boys as it keeps them distracted and away from evil. Just like a bedtime story actually winds down the mind of a child, emerald can do that to every child. It's like you have the best bedtime story and your kid is in the best mood, right? Anywho, emeralds were always used by mothers to give goodnight kisses to children too. It helps in enhancing blood circulation and boosts the rate of cell generation regeneration during hem during REM sleep. Emerald is a dreaming stone you can trust. Chakra power, higher heart chakra. Best zodiac for emerald gemstones for nightmares. Aries, Taurus, and Cancer are the best zodiacs to check with your birthday before wearing emerald for nightmares. How I stopped nightmare with emerald crystals. 10 minutes before bed, I would take deep breaths and rub my emerald on all the joints. Then I hang the emerald directly above the head so that I can fall asleep to the soothing green color. I do this on nights which had rocketing stress days. And number four is hematite. The earth element stone that grounds the user, hematite, can alleviate your nightmares like a patroness. Simply put, hematite contains deep red lights that can scare curses in the evil eye. Hematite crystals form a bubble around you when you sleep. It then protects your subconscious and restorative processes without hassles. This lucky dreaming crystal also dispels traumatizing dreams due to physical abuse or grief, so it is ideal for men and women who tend to have night terrors and terrifying nightmares. By wearing a long pendant of hematite, you can cultivate creativity as well as longevity due to this proactive effects on the heart. Chakra power, root and solar plexus chakras. Best zodiac for hematite gemstones for nightmares. Aquarius is the zodiac, and people born with it has hematite as the birthstone. How I stop nightmares with hematite crystals. I make the symbol with my hematite stone on the four corners of the bed before sleep. The stone is always underneath the bed in the central position. It is vital part of my crystal grid for nightmares too. All right. And then if you have something else to read, you can do, and I can read more in a minute. I gotta go deal with the kids because Green's
Okay.
screaming, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. The next excerpt I'm going to read to you is from thedreamswell.com, and this is the meanings of monsters in a dream. So, in our dreams, strange and unusual creatures exist. Some fascinate us, some terrify us. Monsters seem to come from somewhere deep in our imagination, and they can create a particularly strong impact. We tell children that monsters aren't real, and we smile indulgently as we explain them away. But somehow, it seems different when we dream of monsters ourselves as adults. So, why is it that we dream of monsters? Things in our dreams are usually symbolic, and very few more so than monsters. Monsters are our very own personal symbols, often cobbled together from different creatures in stories, films, and even mythology. Monsters can come from deep within our subconscious, and so they may have a very important message to tell us. The very nature of monsters, that they are creatures of imagination, usually indicate we are dealing with something we don't want to face, or something that we don't understand. We can go back to the basics of dream work to understand what our own monsters mean to us. We can describe how the monsters make us feel, and then look for situations in life where we are feeling the same way. Are we feeling threatened, harassed, under pressure? Is this something we are feeling at work, in a relationship, or with a choice that we have to make? We can also try the action of describing the monster in basic words as we would to a child. We can look at the color of the monster and what it is that it is doing. See colors for more information on this. Is the monster big and overwhelming or sneaky and sly? This may indicate how we feel about a certain problem or a dilemma in our lives. Remembering also that symbols in our dreams are usually a reflection of parts of our own selves. Monsters can be part of our own personality that we don't want to admit to. Is the monster angry? Maybe there is something in our life that we are mad at ourselves for, and now we need to forgive ourselves. Is the monster faceless? Maybe even invisible, but hounding us nonetheless? This can be a problem in life, a behavior or issue that we are running from. Now, it might be time to face the creature and that pursues us. Very often, a bad dream can be about the parts of our personality that we like the least. These kinds of dreams ask us to face what we don't like, to change what we can, and to be kind to ourselves for those things beyond our control. Is the monster hungry and maybe wants to eat us? This can indicate that we have a habit, maybe even a compulsion or addiction that is consuming us. It might be time for a more balanced approach to life. Are we attacking the monster, trying to kill it? This might be an angry reaction to a part of ourself that we can't accept. Maybe we should stop judging ourselves by other people's standards and accept and love ourselves for who we really are. Or it may be a symbol of illness and our body is trying to attack an invading infection or disease that our subconscious mind is aware of. Monsters in dreams can be our fears made manifest, but not all dreams of monsters are bad ones. Sometimes a monster can be harmless, helpful, or even amusing. Such dreams may come after we face a scary monster in our dreams, or as we start to confront the problems or concerns that we have in waking life. These kinds of dreams may help us to understand the transitions from fear to freedom, with the changing monster helping us to understand our transitions. Some monsters in dreams may be of mysterious but not particularly worrying monsters. These kind of dreams may indicate a powerful period of transformation occurring, with new skills and outlooks on life developing inside us that we cannot fully understand or recognize yet. We may even be lucky to have a visit from a part of ourselves deep within our subconscious mind that arrives like a creature from the deep to help or guide us at an important juncture in our lives. The thing to remember with monster dreams is that they come from within our own minds. If we can be brave and true enough to really face and understand them, most monsters aren't really so scary after all. In fact, they may even turn out to be our friends. Hello, Elemental Encounters. Welcome. Thank you for coming,
Welcome,
folks.
Elmo.
We're so glad to have you here enjoying our dream community.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are enjoying this and you have missed any of our previous videos for our Dreamcasts, you can find them all in our original playlist titled Dreams and Visions. And it is a collaborative playlist. We would like you guys to add your own dreams and visions to that too. And you can make videos about your dream journals and dream recall and all of that good stuff. We even issued a couple of challenges. We'll have to have you go back and find them if you haven't seen them already. You need to go back and try to catch up with the
I'll
dreams
try to
and visions.
these dream pillows. That sounds pretty
Mm-hmm.
cool.
And of course, you're
Yeah.
always welcome to make connections with each other. And please do, if you don't have my beautiful sister Tam, you can find her link in the description of this stream.
All right.
Okay, that's all I had for that.
All right. I'll read Lapis Lazuli's number 5. So
And,
lapis lazuli crystals that help with nightmares. The
ooh, I
DP.
brought my lapis too. Look,
Oh, pretty.
it's a lapis sunset.
That one's so pretty. It says the deep hued rock that shines golden sparkles. Lapis lazuli is one of the first aphrodisiacs used by Roman Romans, while Egyptians used it as eyeshadow way before the invention. Egyptians also believed lapis lazuli was the stone of the afterlife, as it appears the material body and helps to ascend the soul into higher realms. It is a blood it is a bloodstone ideal for those suffering from chronic blood pressure and hyperthyroidism. The protection stone awakens the psychic and communication chakras to instill otherworldly communication. Keeping lapis lazuli in the northern area of your house can balance the energy and bring harmony to sleep. Chakra power, third eye, and throat chakras. Best zodiac for lapis lazuli gemstones for nightmares is Libra and Scorpio are both ideal zodiacs that work well when you have lapis lazuli stones. How I stop nightmares with lapis lazuli crystals. My bestie says her husband Mark gave her a lapis lazuli palm stone that instantly calmed her down during a panic attack. No relaxants or meds of any kind. I tried I tried it since her and wondrously I've not found a better stone to keep calm the 2 week bouts of PMDD. I don't even know what that is, but okay. Yeah, this is a pretty cool. It's called at Perry's PERRY apostrophe S.com. And number 6 is selenite. Did you bring your selenite, Perry?
I did. I have, but I don't want to cut off the camera, but there it is.
I know. You don't need to disappear though.
Right? Can you see it?
Yeah, nice. Okay, so selenite nightmare protection crystals, known as drops of light that dates back to the creation of the universe as we know it, is a nightmare protection gemstone. It will cleanse your mind when used before bed, and it prevents the recall of dreams, if any. It prevents it. I'm confused. Let's see. Being empowered by crown chakra powers, selenite wearers will feel overwhelming intuitions about different situations. The trick to follow it without much ado, as selenite works with the cosmos. It brings the power of Selene, the moon goddess. Brain related disorders, including memory loss, are alleviated with selenite wand use. When you use it for hair, and it makes it shine. Chakra power is in chakra, best zodiac for selenite gemstones for nightmares. Taurus is the most compatible zodiac sign for using selenite crystals. for nightmare protection. How I stopped nightmare with selenite crystals. I felt like selenite was telling I should exercise 5 hours before bed. That way I was tired by bed and sound asleep by 2. That I usually use to stroll the veranda. And so I did it. Within a month I was jogging and even keeping my exercise routine intact.
Aw, Elemental Encounters, thank you so much. And welcome, Anne Winifred Parks.
Welcome everybody.
Did you do tourmaline too, Tam? I also brought out citrine and tourmaline to show, and I also have
Number
this,
7,
I brought out the smoky quartz, but I can't remember
angel.
if you read that one already. And then this is my newest
Mm,
piece. I wanted to show you this. I'm so excited about it, you guys. So this is my my black tourmaline that I just picked up, and it's from Brazil, and it has it looks like it has mica on the side of it there. It's really beautiful.
it does have smoke and that pink
Yep, and then
melon
I have a
going
smoky
towards.
quartz sitting there too, and then I also have brought out citrine too.
And black tourmaline and moonstone and agate
Mm-hmm.
and
But I was wondering
labradorite.
if you would read those ones for sure, the tourmaline and the citrine and the smoky quartz.
Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. I'm gonna skip angelite. I don't know much about it. Um, Angelite's the next one. It's number 7. This is a really good vlog though. If you guys want to read it, it's at Perry's um .com and it's called Clueless About Nightmares. Touch one of these 11 therapy gemstones.
That's one of the same ones that I had bookmarked too. See, great minds think alike.
Oh, I know, really.
Yeah,
That's cool. It's a really good one. It has a lot that I didn't know. So ametrine's number 6. I'm gonna skip that one. Ametrine
I don't
looks kind
own
of like
any ametrine. I don't even know
looks
what that
kind of
looks
like
like.
amethyst. It looks like amethyst, but it's lighter. I think our brother has some.
Oh, okay.
It looks a lot like amethyst, but it's almost more of a pink purple, if that makes sense. But
Okay,
it's like a
gotcha.
lighter version of amethyst. So let's do amethyst. Um, oh, what is this saying? Oh, it skipped it.
Do you see
Oh
my
well.
sunset? It's gorgeous.
Let's go ahead and do smoky quartz. Okay, smoky quartz, an excellent healing stone for clearing confusions. Smoky quartz radiates soothing vibration that heal hyperactivity, overthinking, and disturbed sleep. Smoky quartz wares have the power to dispel nightmares owing to its potent shielding vibrations. Wear smoky quartz to have good dreams as well as emotional freedom from woes. And then here's pink tourmaline, but I believe there's a black tourmaline too. Pink tourmaline says a radiant crystal known to heal and soothe. Pink tourmaline is ideal for disturbed minds. Pink tourmaline, one of the most powerful protection stone, and hence also helps the wearer evade evil eye. Wearing pink tourmaline pendant while sleeping can heal children who have a history of abuse, trauma, or pain. And then we got rose quartz, a prominent love crystal famed for its therapeutic vibrations. Rose quartz is an excellent sleep crystal that increases your natural sleep hormones and helps to correct the biological clock. Sleep cycle disturbances often add to nightmares, and wearing a rose quartz bracelet while sleeping resets the sleep cycle, thus freeing you off nightmares too. And then citrine is one of them. Did you have citrine?
I did. I brought citrine out.
Right.
There's citrine here.
It says fiery. So citrine says fiery brilliance is the hallmark of citrine. Authentic citrine crystals work excellently in guaranteeing peaceful sleep as well as communication with the subconscious to solve your stressors too. Citrine has the ability to improve problem solving skills to cultivate a positive personality. Keep these citrine assembled stones on top of your bed while sleeping prevents all kinds of nightmares ASAP. We got black tourmaline, a strong against the darkness and nightmares. Black tourmaline dispels negativity, fear, stress, and anxiety at once. Meditating with black tourmaline before sleep of keeping the healing crystal in your bedroom close to the bed adds to the cozy sleep. Keep black tourmaline pendant under your pillow while sleeping and wear it on your heart chakra during daylight to clarify your mental dilemmas. And then moonstone, of course, is one. And then we have agate. Did you say you had agate?
I didn't bring any agate out.
Okay. Let's see. Labradorite.
Didn't bring that out either. Sorry. I brought out lapis
Okay.
and citrine, smoky quartz, and tourmaline tonight, and then selenite.
I'll go ahead and read 11 is tiger eye.
Oh, yeah, tiger's eye.
Tiger
I have
eye.
that too, but I didn't bring it out.
That's okay. A crystal that protects its wearers from curses, tiger eye is powerful against unpleasant dreams, for paranoia to nightmares and night terrors in children and adults. Tiger eye can also put a stop to sleep paralysis. I can't say that
Paralysis.
word. Paralysis. If you're a victim of the goriest of dreams, wear this tiger's eye bracelet before sleep every night. And yeah, that's 11 of them. I didn't read them all, but like I said, check out it's at perrys.com healing crystals, and this one is called Clueless About Nightmares. Touch one of these 11 therapeutic gemstones.
That's awesome. I
Or
had the exact same one. Yep, that's so
Yeah.
cool. All right, I'm going to be reading from, it looks like the vivainstitute.com. And I'm going to read a little bit to you guys about the moon and harnessing the creative powers of full moon dreams. And that's what this is all about tonight. Our 21st this time is coming really close to our hunter's moon is approaching on that 24th, the night of the 24th. So remember, folks, to get your dream crystals out and make sure you're doing your charging. And also, if you read cards and your books and things need to come out and get some moonlight. And you should get some moonlight too. We all need just as much, believe it or not, we need just as much moonlight as we do sunlight. I have to show you this. Look at this. Do you see that, Tam? I see an owl in that cloud. It looks like an owl coming down for a landing. Did she go back in? Well, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Oh, so beautiful. Hi, Julie. How are you, darling? Io's out here somewhere. I'll have to go look for him in a minute. I'm getting ready to read again, though. I'm just showing off my sky real quick. I really like that cloud right there that looks like an owl swooping in to get a rabbit or something. I can almost see a barn owl face. Really feathery bird-like clouds tonight. It's a phoenix right there. So beautiful. That's so awesome. I'm so glad you're here. And like I said, you guys, if you've missed any of the previous chapters, the previous episodes, you can find them in our original collaborative playlist called Dreams and Visions. So here we go from the website vivainstitute.com, harnessing the creative powers of full moon dreams. Many people notice that their dream lives are more active during full moons. One explanation is that it's in our DNA to be in a state of semi-wakefulness at this time because our ancestors were more susceptible to predators hunting during full moons, which ironically, this is going to be called the hunter's moon. And there's also evidence that the body's production of sleep-inducing hormone melatonin is altered during full moons, which may explain disrupted sleep patterns and technicolor dreams. Full moon dreams take on a lucid quality that shout, "Pay attention." If your recent full moon dreams were confusing or even troubling, grab a pen and and take a few minutes to reflect on what the messages might be. Energetically speaking, full moons are an important time to let go of anything that isn't serving you. On the other hand, there can also be positive messages within turbulent dreams. Write down the most vivid aspects of your recent dreams and look for patterns. So you have, like, for instance, death, the end of one era and the beginning of something new. Or falling. If you're falling from a cliff or a tall building, it could be a sign that you feel out of control. But slow, steady falling can be a sign of positive release, tranquility, or letting go. Storms such as tornadoes, floods, and wind give power and a place to unexpressed fears or emotions such as anger, rage, turmoil, and can also be a sign of awakening spiritually. Can't speak? Did you scream for help but nothing came out of your mouth? You may be afraid your opinions or voice isn't being heard in some particular area of your life. Make a list of the things that you're keeping to yourself and look for ways to share them. Or if it feels better, create something that gives voice to the unsaid. Draw, paint, write, knit, make. Give the unspoken a new home. Naked in your dream, it's all about context. In some dreams, being naked in front of others can be a symbol of your feelings of anxiety or vulnerability, but it can also be a sign of your own confidence, your willingness to be open or trusting and totally honest. Is there someone you need to forgive? Do you have a worry or a grudge that is only feeding more of that energy and just goes around and around, drawing more of your energy? The energy of the full moon is the perfect time to make amends and to move on. In the most positive sense, full moons are an excellent time for manifesting new ideas or learning something new. The dreams that you had over the past few nights may be full of messages about where to begin. If you woke up full of excitement about a new idea, now is the time to harness your creative energy and make it happen. So that is what I have for full moon and the
That
effects
was there
on our
one on
dreams.
drowning? Like drown?
Sorry.
Was there one on drowning?
Every time you say it, it breaks up. Say it one more time.
Oh, I said, was there one on drowning?
Oh, no, it didn't say anything on drowning, but I'm sure we could look it up. But you got to remember, too, folks, that when you're interpreting your dream, you don't want to rely too much on other people's interpretation. You know inside yourself what your message is here. So it's about you
Yeah,
figuring out what it is that you are trying to learn.
for sure.
I've had some really interesting dreams lately, too. And now I can't think of them, any of them offhand, but they've been very, very vivid. As we get closer to this full moon, I feel like that's when they get the most vivid. And I'm like very bad at I'm neglecting my dream journal and need to write in it. So you guys, we all need to do that too. We if you have been neglecting your dream journal, now's the time to get it out and start fresh. We're getting close to a new year, so maybe that could be one of your resolutions to start working harder on your dream recall. Anything else you want to add, Tim? Did she go back inside? Shoot, sorry. I'm really enjoying this sunset tonight. It is just so beautiful. Oh, my owl. The owl is changing. So much going on that way. We're at the time of the year where the sun is starting to set, like right next to that tree back there. Oh, I think we lost my sister. Darn it. What happened? Let me see if I can get her back. Maybe she got a phone call. Maybe. We'll try to get her back and see what happens. I think we've been on for a full hour, and we actually were only going to be on for like a half an hour tonight. So I think we stretched uh our limit anyways. So let's see. Just in case we can't get her back. Let me see if I can start thanking everybody for coming in. So thank you, Jan's Life Journey. Thank you, Miss Jessie Greenhagen. Thank you, Deity Paranormal. Thank you, Father Frequency. Thank you, Mrs. Nibiru Freedom Fighter. Thank you. Elemental Encounters. Big thank you to Elemental Encounters. Thank you, Anne Winifred Bernadette Parks. Thank you, Sunny Stormy. So thank you so much, folks. Very much appreciate you all coming in tonight. Let me go see if our moon is anywhere to be seen. Maybe we'll just go walk around looking for it. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, and there's Io too. Hi, Io. Are you a full moon kitty cat? And there's that moon over there. You see it right behind the tree? So beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. I'm going to try to add Tam back one more time. There's that moon. See it over there? It's right behind the tree. So, so pretty. Well, I think that about wraps it up for tonight, folks. So I'm going to close down and a big thank you to beautiful sister Tam. And if you have not made connections with her, please check our description box and you'll find a link to her channel. Also, if you've not made connections with the amazing Father Frequency, I just had him write hi in the chat. So please do make connections with the amazing Father Frequency. That's where we stash all our awesome music over there. Father's one heck of a stringed instrument player. So we invite you to check out his channel too. Again, folks, if you've missed any of the previous episodes of this amazing Dreamcast, you can find it in our original playlist that is collaborative for you guys too, and that is called Dreams and Visions. Thanks again, everyone. Smash the like for us. And don't forget to come back and leave a comment and resonate your dreams with us. Have a great night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Well, wait a minute. Maybe Tam's going to come back. Hold on. Let me try to get her one more time, guys. I was just about to go, but I see that she wants to get a call back. Tam? There she is.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I kind of started thinking everybody already. I didn't know if you were coming back
I
in or not.
seen that. I had an important phone call. They forgot to get stuff that they were supposed to be getting, and
That's
I
okay.
had to deal with
Anything
it.
else that you want to add?
No, that's good. I think that was a good show. Just hopefully we can get some people to start adding to the dream stuff.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
We can get some more people active. That would be wonderful. I want to try to make one of these dream pillows.
Oh, I
You don't put
know.
them under. You put them next to
Yeah,
your bed or
if you
whatever.
do it, live stream it because I want to see how you do it, and then I'll make one too.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna hand sew it. I just got to get some things.
Or
But
maybe
I'm
we
done.
can do it together, or I don't know.
Yeah, we could probably do it together, and then yeah,
Sure, just let me know when you want to do that. That'll be
yeah,
awesome.
we just look up whatever herbs we need for our own pillows.
Look at my sky. It's going
It's
so
pretty.
pink. That's the
It is
opposite
got blue
side,
sky.
the
Look at there was like
sunset over
wishy
there.
washy. Woo, there's my sun. It's bright.
Oh yeah, you're just about to hit your sunset now. Hello, King Bummy 21. We're just getting ready to end stream, so thank you for coming. And if you've missed this, you can check our original playlist called Dreams and Visions, and you can catch up on all of our awesome Dreamers community stuff. Yeah? All right, Tam. Well, a big thank you to you.
Thank you, Fairy.
Thank you. That was a good show. Can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, awesome.
I missed some of your crystals, and I think I missed a little bit of your herbs too because I ran back in to get tea.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch too because I missed some of what you said.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to turn the stream off, and then
Bye,
I have
everyone.
time to pick up all my crystals before it's too dark.
Sweet dreams.
Yes, indeed. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
Good evening.
Come leave
Sweet
us a
dreams to you all.
comment. Bye.
Bye.